All right, guys, I'm kicking it off this podcast again. I played No Rest for the Wicked. It's an early access. It's by Moon Knight Studios, who you might know, who created Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Both.
They also did the TV show Moon Knight, right?
Stop.
They did not do that one.
JK.
If they did, they'd probably be making a MMORPG at this point.
Yeah.
No, but if you guys know those two games, they're very highly renowned at this point.
Sure are.
Ori and the Blind Forest sold 10 million copies, and Will of the Wisps sold over 2 million copies.
That's
Rave
it?
reviews.
Surprised,
yeah,
actually.
I know, right? Well, the first one's been out for a while, and that one's been on a lot of different get it for free or whatever mini sales under the moon. Anyway, so No Rest for the Wicked is a visceral precision action role-playing game developed by Moon Knight Studios, published by Private Division, and the new game from the creators of Ori and the Blind Forest, blah, blah, blah. We know all that. In No Rest for the Wicked, players take on the role of Sarim, a member of the group of mystical holy warriors tasked with defeating the pestilence and a deadly plague that has returned to the land. The game is set in the year 841, where the king has passed away and the kingdom of Asola Sakura is in chaos. So just like their other games they have created, the story, gameplay, and graphics are all amazing, just top notch. Ever since the first game came out in 2015, Ori and the Blind Forest, I felt like they just really nailed their graphical style and have continued pushing that forward. I think they've gone above and beyond in this one because they've kind of taken what they had in that and just put like this, I guess almost like drawing-esque.
So it feels kind of almost painterly in a way.
Yes, thank you.
Looks
painterly. Good. It's very good. So they've gone from the action platformer with Ori and have come to the isometric top-down action RPG aspect, and I think it's a great evolution for the studio. I do like the way that the first two games play, but this one I like a lot because it's kind of like Diablo in the way that it looks and
overhead.
Yeah, plays, but it also has the Dark Souls feel to it. So you're a traveling warrior on a ship, just kind of like Divinity 2. We played a lot of Divinity 2. And you get raided by a faction, and the ship sinks, and you crash land on the land. And that's when you begin your journey, and you start with a sword and shield, and you have nothing but tattered clothes, and you go into exploring this world, which seemingly is very, like, for the most part, it's kind of linear. It's kind of like open area type of gameplay. And as you traverse, I started figuring out quickly that this is a massive map with a lot of nooks and crannies and places that you can go and find a lot of hidden treasure and gear and stuff. And I was blown away. Originally, I was like, yeah, I like how it plays. It's kind of like games we played in the past, but you actually have like for the attack, you have one attack, one dodge, one block, and as you progress in the game, you start getting more weapons. Your second weapon is a heavy sword, and all of the weapons that you get kind of have their own special attack. So as you're attacking, or as you're in battle, you start building up your meter, and you can unleash these special attacks on your enemies.
Okay.
And every enemy has its own movement, its own attacks, and its own style. So you kind of like get to figure out each enemy's cadence as you progress. So you can, every time you encounter the enemy, like just like Dark Souls, like everything is very similar to Dark Souls. Like you're probably going to fight an enemy that is going to take you down, and the more and more you fight it, the more you learn. When you die, and you can find these like little, I'm going to call them wisps, but not campfires, but like these little wispy things that are floating in certain areas, and that's like your save point. So when you die, you can come back and spawn there.
Does it also respawn all the enemies like in Dark Souls?
It does not.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, that's what I really appreciate about this game. Is you go and you fight some enemies, and you don't have to go back and clear them out again. Because at least where I am in the game, you do find recipes in it, but I have not found any recipes. And recipes allow you to like craft things and also make meals, because you can find like apples and stuff in the world, and that heals you very slowly over time for a short amount of time. Or if you're able to craft a recipe, which one from the get-go, and it is like a pie, and that pie will like when you eat it in battle, it will automatically heal you for X amount of points. So like those are like key things you're looking out for. And with all that, like it is actually pretty tough in this world. I died quite a bit.
Yeah.
And since food isn't as plentiful, or at least like the rest of the ingredients to make the pie, I'm really like going about it very cautiously. And I've had a lot of fun. Like I didn't expect this amount of in-depthness for a game like this. Normally it's like hack slash get through. Yeah, you have healing and stuff. But I was like, okay. I mean, the art alone is what kind of drew me into it. And it's not very often nowadays where I look at like the art style of a game and I'm like, ooh, I wanna learn more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of times, all the games look amazing, so it's not enough to really suck me in.
Yeah.
But I can't say I've gotten into too much story, but I'm trying. Where I'm at is there's this giant boss I have to battle, and it is very tough. You have other like you have potions that you can put out. Like there's blade oil. You can do like a stamina potion. You can go in to help you in battle and stuff, and it's just been tough. So this game is very unforgiving.
Are there difficulty settings?
I actually don't know. If there is, I'd always go at normal.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think I've gotten to that part. We could probably get to the battle of the big guy. So you
It
start
looks
here.
pretty
I'm
cool.
showing Brett and Jason some of the combat and gameplay. But yeah, you start getting armor and stuff as you progress, and the more you look around, like the key thing is to just like dig into every nook and cranny. There's a lot of places I didn't know were actually places you can travel and like fight certain enemies to get certain gear. It's just like, okay, I really, really like this. So it's in early access right now. It's not officially out, but I think it's worth picking up. I don't know how far this game goes in early access.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But I mean, even for what I've played, which might have been like up to 3 hours, I think it's worth picking up.
How much is it?
I believe it's 40.
40's not bad.
No.
It's on sale right now
Yes, it
for
is.
$31.99.
There you go. Even better. Worth picking up. I think it's worth picking up. I think this is going to be a great game. If this is on the Switch, it'd definitely be a lot better for me because it's one of those kind of games. But I do like playing on my PC because I put all the graphics up and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I looked up how is the full version planned to be different from the early access version. It will have expanded story content and chapters, additional map regions, farming, more weapons, armor, rare items, and gear, new enemies and bosses, additional crucible floors, and 4-player co-op and PvP.
Oh, that changes a lot. Okay. Y'all have to get this with me. I mean, if you like
it'll be when the
Diablo.
1.0 comes out, though, so I'll have to wait till the game comes out.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be like a year or so.
But that's cool, though. I was wondering if because I think this would be a lot of fun if you could play co-op.
Yeah. So like the leveling system, you get X amount of points. I think it's like 3 to 4 points that you can put in your attributes. So they just like Dark Souls, they have stamina, they have health, and they have strength and all that stuff. So it's really like picking and choosing what's up. And as you start facing more enemies, you're like, damn it, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. And you level up more and really finding every enemy you can really helps out. Oh, there's also magic in this. Like you can get a staff that shoots magic.
So
That's
you
cool.
build like a certain type of class character.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah. From the get go, you kind of have to decide. I'm sure there's something later on that they'll let you like, okay, you have an idea of what you want to be. Now you can like go back and create everything or spend money to reset your attributes. Yeah.
One of these reviewers says that the magic is absolutely abysmal. Do you agree with that? They say that the range magic stuff is just like very frustrating.
So
You feel
far where
that?
I'm at, yes, it's
Okay.
very frustrating. So
Hopefully they.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be able to fix that over time.
yeah, I think it might be a sleeper hit once it releases. I know a lot of people have been talking about it. It was shown at the Game Awards, I think,
Yeah, I was wondering. I feel like I'd seen it somewhere. I just can't remember where.
Yeah, it was shown somewhere, and then I didn't hear much about it until I saw someone playing it. I was like, oh, it's an early access. I need to pick it up. And it plays well. Like, it doesn't feel like it's janky or anything.
No, it
Like,
doesn't
all
look
feels
janky.
Yeah.
very, very well polished for where it is
So
right now.
I'm curious. I noticed there's like a Zelda bar thing for like sprinting and like swinging your sword. Is that like your stam?
Yeah, it's your stamina.
Okay.
And above there, above the health,
Yeah,
is
that orange
your,
bar, that tiny one.
that's where you use your specials.
Specials.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That increases over time as you fight.
Yeah, there's some visual. The lighting and atmosphere looks really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it puts my graphic card through the ringer.
I would most definitely play this co-op.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't know if I'll play by myself.
No,
Yeah,
I'd play
you
co-op.
You keep comparing it to Dark Souls, and how is it that difficult? Is that why you're comparing it so much, or you just the
Well, it
vibe
has a
of
lot of like similar.
Have like a
gameplay
parry
style.
system, dodge roll,
Yeah.
all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you find this a little bit more forgiving than Dark Souls? I guess I should ask.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because once
That's
you
what I'm
defeat an
concerned
enemy
about, yeah.
and you die or you go and save yourself at another wisp, your progress, like nothing respawns.
Okay.
So like you're just moving through the world.
Now, what about the armor and stuff that you like collect? Does it get damaged over time? You got to repair it just like Diablo?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, and like Zelda, your weapons can break, I'm assuming.
I think they just get damaged.
Just
That's probably the
damaged.
point where like you can't use them. You have to go repair them.
Yeah.
But I haven't never got to that point.
Well, about the
Okay.
survival aspect of it.
Yeah,
have
like
to
you
eat
got
a
to you
lot.
got to find. Yeah, like in battle, depending on who you're fighting.
Well, yeah, in battle, but
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
gonna be-
like
There's no
just
like
running.
water or
Oh,
food.
yeah, no,
or
no,
grease.
no.
Yeah, okay.
No.
That's what I'm curious about. I'm trying to see how in depth I want to. If
I
I want
gotcha.
to pick this game up, how in depth am I going to
It's
be?
definitely not that in depth.
So in the bottom left, there's like the 4 things. Those are just items, basically, right? Like
Yes.
one will probably heal, one will
Yeah.
give you more stamina or something.
So
God, I'm digging the visuals.
yeah,
I'm
visuals
playing
are
on the
nice.
controller, so I think you hit L or left bumper,
You hold it
and it allows you. Oh wait, no, sorry. So if you hold up on the directional pad,
Yeah.
where it shows those 4 different items,
Yeah.
you can switch between what you have in there. So it's like I have different types of food. One is a heal over time, very slowly, or the other one's like an immediate heal.
Kind of like the spell casting in Harry Potter,
Yes,
Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This is the boss I'm stuck at, and he's been a bitch.
he looks tough, man.
I almost beat him once, but he got the fucking jump on me because I didn't have enough stamina.
And
So,
you
like-
can increase your stam, I'm assuming, by like upgrading your character and all
Yes.
that other jazz, just
Yes.
standard.
yeah, it's very Dark Souls.
So I'm noticing as he's running around with combat, there's like 3 different circles, it looks like.
One's health, one's stamina.
Oh, so it shows your health there too.
Yeah. So the green one is your stamina,
Yeah, of course.
and I think
The orange one's like your health, so you can focus in.
you know what
I bet you the orange one's your special, isn't it?
or is it
I
your
think that
attack?
might be if you get stunned.
Oh yeah, because there's a red circle, a red one there too.
Okay. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay.
I think
It looks like only if you take damage will it show the little
It'll
red.
show the red,
Yeah,
but what's the orange one?
the orange one's that special that he was
That
talking
special,
about. Yeah,
okay.
it's the same bars as in the
So
top
you
left.
don't, you don't
but-
even have to focus in on
Yeah.
the left hand corner. You can just focus in on your character and it shows everything as it's progressing.
Yeah. I wonder if this guy beats him. I
He
fought
looks
this guy
like
like
nice.
5 times now.
Dude, MK Ice and Fire, man. This dude's a freaking beast.
So
Yeah.
this is one of the first bosses, and it looks like it's a struggle. Can you
Dude, it's
explore a little
tough.
bit and try to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to the point where it's like I need to level up, and I don't know.
Because you
there's
said it was
nowhere.
very linear, but like,
Yeah, it ends up like opening up pretty quickly.
okay, so it is kind of open, but
Yeah.
you progress just linear.
Did you say there's a skill tree?
No.
Okay.
There's just the
So you just
attributes. Yeah.
upgrade your character.
If there is, I haven't got to it yet.
Okay.
I am pretty early on in the game,
Yeah.
which I feel like after you beat this beast, this big boss.
I wonder what the co-op's going to be
beast.
though. If it's going to be like this story or something separate, or you have to
Probably the story.
Yeah,
Based
that's
on
the
what I'm
story.
understanding.
I wonder if they'll add more people or what, make them tougher.
I'm curious about the PvP though. Like, because is there PvP in? There is PvP in Diablo.
Yeah.
But it's certain areas, right? That you have to go
think
to.
so. I'm
need to
not
fight.
100% sure because I don't like doing PvP with these
Yeah.
games.
What's cool though?
Yeah, no, it's. I'm really excited for this game. I mean, Ori and the Blind Forest was a great game.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't get to the second one, but they're both highly recommended on Steam. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah.
I don't know.
Would you play it on the Switch? Oh, you don't have a Switch.
I do have a Switch,
you do have a
but
Switch.
no, I would not play this on
Okay.
the fucking Switch. I'll break the damn thing. Frustration, and I'll snap it in half, dude. Oh, my Lanta.
This guy's taking his time, and I'm over here just
It's
like,
cool. It's like super. I think it looks better than Diablo, if you want to be honest.
oh
It
no,
does
100%
look better than
agree.
Diablo. For
I mean, it almost
show.
looks like old WoW or like old Blizzard.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll think on this one.
Yeah.
For those that are curious, it is available on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X.
You're playing on the.
No Game Pass
I'm
though.
on PC. Yeah.
Oh,
This is definitely a PC game for me for sure.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
wonder if there's cross.
But it recommends using a controller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'll most definitely use a controller.
It's definitely a lot easier. But yeah, there's like I was saying, like I was stuck and I was like, I need to level up, and then I eventually found a hidden ladder that led me down into a well, it's not really a dungeon, a cave
Like a
area
cave
with
area,
enemies
okay.
that I could kill, and I was like, thank you, finally.
So
And there was a
you're
cool
not just
thing
stuck here.
where I got like intoxicated with something, and I was able to traverse this cave, big open cave that had like hidden paths that only you could see if you were intoxicated by this one drug. And I was like, this is cool.
This guy's very good at blocking and dodging.
Yeah,
He's taking his time, and I did not do
I think
any
that's
of
what
this.
you have to do. You need to take your time.
Yeah, that's Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
do
tough.
that. See, now I'm gonna do that.
Take
I'm over
your
there like,
time.
I'm out of stamina. Hit.
Yeah. That's funny.
Anyway. Yeah, it's a
Nice.
lot of fun. A lot
Well,
of
that's
fun.
a little
Yeah,
map.
the
Yeah.
is pretty big from that beginning
Huh.
area.
It's bigger than that because it has.
As you
verticality.
uncover. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Sweet.
that's it, guys. No,
Cool.
no
Love
rest
it.
for the wicked. Check it out. It's on sale now. I hope it's on sale when this video comes out
Yep.
and or podcast.
And it's early access, so it's going to get better and better over time.